and welcome to a new video. This weekend we are in Mondello Park for the LZ World Tour. The boys are back with the waves. But yeah, it's LZ World Tour. It's day 2. We had practice yesterday. We didn't record much yesterday because it was just a matter of like set up, and we had like 2 hours practice. Today we have more practice and we have super lap show out, and we think we have some fantasy battles as well. Not too sure if we get to do any of them, but we will see later on. Fion's car is he has an issue with a clutch cylinder, so they're just trying to get that sorted now. My car is good, just needs fuel and tyres, and Conor is still on track as well, which is good. So yeah, this weekend we are using, they are these tyres. They're definitely not an extreme tyre, that's for sure. But basically, they're the company that sponsor the whole event and give everybody the same tyres to keep the playing field fairly level. But yeah, yesterday we practiced on extremes. Today we have the accelerators on. To be fair, I was expecting them to be a lot worse, but the jump isn't kind of crazy. So we had good practice. We're going from a 2.85 also to a 2.65, which alone is a bit of a difference. And obviously the compounds are a little bit different as well. Yeah, no, we had fun. Me and Conor had a good tandem a second ago. So getting a fresh set now, put some fuel, and then we'll be heading back on track. And yeah, just having a good time, to be fair. The car is much easier to drive on these tyres because you're not under so much stress and stuff, which is nice. Yeah, no, it's good. We're having fun. So yeah, hopefully everything stays going to plan and we can have a good day.
What's happening, everyone? We are at Mondello Park for LZ World Tour, but yeah, we're here. 3 GT86s in Mondello Park. Honestly, having a blast right now. Like, so much fun. GT86 is running sweet, no problems. We had a small problem with a boost pipe, came off, but the boys fixed that. Everything else is good. We're just giving the car a quick check over now. So yeah, it's I'm actually quite happy with how the car is doing right now. After doing a lot of laps, driving the ring out of it, to be honest. So it's quite fun. Good chase runs. Me and Jack had a really good day yesterday. Second in qualifying, Jack was third in qualifying, and we had an unbelievable fantasy battle as well. So
until there is no car, no tyre, nothing left. Here we go off the line. Get ready to experience some door-on-door action as they absolutely pin it to the door. And Jack Shanahan is not letting Conor get away. They absolutely fire through that first and second outside zone. Wow! Are you crazy? That was insane. Jack Shanahan rubbing the back bumper of Conor's car. They fire down onto the wall, door to door. No messing around from the Shanahan brothers as they absolutely batter and bruise each other around Mondello Park. Please make some noise for the Shanahans. The line, no messing around. Shanahan, Conor goes for a longer run in, but Jack's going to come in here absolutely full tilt now, bumper to bumper on initiation, and Conor is closer than Jack was. Oh, and he rubs the rear wheel down the hill. No messing around. Oh my God! Another one. Body panels go flying. The Shanahans are not here to mess around this weekend. They go for it once again. Big transition back. Conor goes for the door. Jack is on the wall across the line. Shanahan to Shanahan. Give them a round of applause, Mondello Park.
yeah, everything is good. Vibes are good. It's a fun event. Obviously still kind of would like to win today, but it's gonna rain. Yeah, that's what's happening, and everybody's chilled out. Here the boys are here. Whoa, Betsy!
Take that down.
Strap her down, lad.
Oh, drop down.
Strap her down.
Strap it down.
Strap her down. Whatever you're into, I guess. Tommy, is the car good?
That car is mint.
Is it? Oh yeah, look at this. I took the bumper off, so we actually lost like the whole bumper, and then Tommy made all this part, and Fahy made cut. Whose bumper?
Gary Dunn.
Yeah, Gary Dunn gave us a loan of his bumper. They cut it, wrapped it in duct tape, and yeah, you wouldn't even know. From far away, it's fucking sweet, so fair play to the boys.
Top 24 has started. We are, obviously we have a boy run. We qualified in the top 8, which means that we have straight in the top 16, so we have to wait to see who wins the battle that will lead them to us basically. But yeah, the 3 of the cars, fairly good. We had a good practice. We got another couple of laps. To be fair, these tyres on the cars make the cars so much fun to drive, which is very, very good. I was kind of falling out of love with the car, and after getting to just chill out in the car and drive it how I really want to drive it has been good. They're looking pretty here now again. All 3 of them. Top 24 is on now. Top 16, I think I either have Dave Bastine or Axel from the Rotary Corvette. Either way, it's going to be a fairly interesting top 16 battle. And yeah, I'm not too sure who the boys will have. Yeah, should be good fun. Hopefully all goes to plan and we can keep the show on the road.
Next up is top 16.
Duane Mckeever in Jack Shanahan's car again. This is going to get super. He's just happy in there, waving away. He's like over and over again because these two guys never give up. This was the final run at Poland just a few weeks ago, and here we go. Dean to lead in Mckeever in Shanahan's GT86. They fire through. Look at the line from James Dean as he absolutely pins it to the edge of the circuit. Mckeever doing a very good job in his GT86. Doesn't get too far from the door, waits for the dive now. As Dean fires up towards the wall, now Mckeever starts to make the dive up onto the door, pushes that GT86 right into the crease, right onto the rear wheel, right across the line. Here we go, James Dean about to put some tyre marks on the door of Jack Shanahan's car while Duane Mckeever pilots it around Mondello Park. Big flick from Mckeever, but look at that from Dean. He goes straight to the back bumper but loses some ground on initiation. Now starts to rein in Mckeever as he fires through to outside zone 4. Oh, Mckeever's wide, but he keeps a hold of it and now allows James Dean to climb up onto the door as they fire through in front of the grandstand. Big flick up onto the wall from Duane Mckeever. Oh, back bumper onto the wall, over the edge of the circuit, but James Dean holds onto it, pushes onto the door. And I can confirm, taking the win and advancing through to the Grade 8 is James Dean! James Dean gets the win, advances through to the Grade 8. Massive round of applause to Duane Mckeever.
A lot different than a fucking... Stop the angle very quickly. Oh my god. Like, you said it easy and if you want to do this here really quickly, make sure. I caught that there again right there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. The big torque, you can feel the torque difference.
Lad, if you're going on high boost, you're fair enough.
I know that.
Like, you hear them actually kind of under pressure still, like with players there. Like.
I like to do the first corner, so wasn't.
Yeah.
The other level is just nice.
Yeah. No, I tried it on high boost this morning, but it was way slower.
You don't like making a bubble?
Huh?
You don't like making this shoe? I come into the corner with the handbrake, want to come forth. And I oh shit, going back into third again, and then how to use the handbrakes down here.
You drove it fairly well. Knock her off.
Hitting the black one.
No, you drove her fucking very well, to be fair.
Thumbs up. Tessa now starts to creep off the line. Oh, overshoots it massively. And says to Conor Shanahan, come on, time to catch up. And Shanahan now rose through the gears in that Toyota GT86, flicks the back end across the circuit. Nice initiation from Shanahan, but he's up and gone. There's no catching this young man. Can Tessa do anything to shortcut the circuit? Maybe gain some proximity and outside zone 4, but Shanahan is absolutely dialed into that zone now. Tessa Whittock starts to find the back end of that Red Bull GT86. They look for the wall run. They fire towards the wall. Shanahan's on an absolute flyer right now as Tessa now gets herself into the groove, finds the side of that GT86 across the line.
Let's see here what happens with Tess out in the lead. Conor Shanahan, the chase, taking a bit slower of a roll. Is she going to try and shake him as she gets into the initiation point? Nice and float out. Does a good job getting out there first outside zone, pushing really wide for the second one, trying to outrun a former Drift Masters champion in Conor Shanahan, doing a good job through outside zone 4, slowing things down, going for the style, saying, you know what, I might not be as fast, but I can go for more angle. Conor Shanahan doing a decent job there in the chase, but Tess, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking the style. I'm liking the aggression.
The getting the win and advancing through in competition is Conor Shanahan. Conor Shanahan gets the win, advances through. Jack Shanahan sits on the line alongside Dave Bastid now. This is going to be a good battle. Jack Shanahan drives a Corolla in rally.
Okay.
So he knows.
Yeah, he knows what's up. He knows how these cars handle.
But now he's in his pro car. So Shanahan's like, look, I ain't messing around. I'm down to have some party this weekend. He wants a taste of the top step of the podium as he fires in. Dave Bastid now has to hang on. What can he do against Jack Shanahan? Oh, big understeer, but Shanahan holds onto it. Both guys hold onto it as they fire through. They look for outside zone 4. Inside the middle of the track goes Dave Bastid. Shortcuts the outside zone, now finds the door. And Shanahan's GT86 in transition. They look for the wall. Jack Shanahan fires that GT86 into the outside zone, keeps it safe, keeps it clean. But now Dave Bastin shallows up the angle, puts the front wheel towards the door and across the line. Bastin paints cars for a living because he'll be out repairing himself on Monday morning. They're off the line, ready to rock and roll. It will be Shanahan as he chase down Dave Bastin. Toyota Corolla versus GT86, and look at this, no messing around for Shanahan, already getting into it. Oh, it's getting close, it's getting flirty out there. These two guys almost trading paint already as Bastin gets into outside zone 4. Shanahan holds on ever so slightly, now starts to make a dive up onto the door as he looks for the side, and that beautiful Toyota Corolla bumper to bumper from Shanahan. He's not letting Bastin get away as Bastin goes for the outside zone. Shanahan, will he make a little dive up to the door? He certainly does. He nudges Bastin across the line. In front of the grandstand, they're going to be jumping out the cars, and I can confirm taking the winner moving through in competition is Jack Shanahan. Jack Shanahan gets the win, advances through in competition. Quinn starts to jump the start line. Conor Shanahan through the gears in this GT86, flicks that car across the circuit, but Kevin Quinn kind of impedes him a little bit there, holds him back, stops him going for that wild initiation. White was on, the rain falls a little bit more here at Mondello Park to see a little bit of tyre smoke appearing. Kevin Quinn goes for the dive, falls down on the inside as Shanahan gets into the outside zone now, starts to work it around. Quinn goes for the rear bumper, looks for the transition back, and now will he make the dive as he comes down into outside zone 6. Shanahan on an absolute lovely lead line. Kevin Quinn not taking advantage, fires angle at it, looks for the back bumper, and Shanahan drives away.
You just be perfect, that's it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is be perfect.
But they're creeping through the chicane, off the line they come, through the gears down, no messing around. Oh, what is going on now?
I mean,
I have no idea anymore. Right, so we're finding out that it sounds like Kevin Quinn's car broke off the line. That's what our start line marshal was saying as he clicked through the gears, it sounded like the car broke.
Oh, no.
So it wasn't a play. It wasn't trying to get a go in the ice 200s.
I mean, it would have been a good tactic.
It would have been a good tactic, but it sounds like Kevin Quinn's car broke because he came off the line. And Conor Shanahan is going to just do a little bit of drift and stopped, because that means that going through to the final 4 is Conor Shanahan. Conor Shanahan gets the win, advances through to the final 4. Right, there we go, the final battle of our Grade 8 awaits. And it's going to be Jack Shanahan now to take on Alan Hynes. So Jack Shanahan will take on Alan Hynes. Alan Hynes on a ripper.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
This is like a really,
All
really
Irish,
good one.
tough battle.
Yeah, this is one I'm looking forward to too.
You know, I just took a look at the battle tree. The whole podium's going to be Irish.
Shocker.
Right?
It's almost like they know this track.
There we go, off the line. Jack Shanahan to lead out Alan Hynes for the final spot in the final 4. And look at Alan Hynes straight away onto the door, no messing around, bumper to bumper on initiation, as Hynes now knows the pace and the grip in this GT86 of Jack Shanahan. They fire into outside zone 4. Hynes on the handbrake, works his way into the door, looks for the back bumper, goes for the transition. Very clean from both guys at the moment. As Shanahan gets into outside zone 6, there's no shaking Alan Hynes as he opens up the throttle, goes onto the front wheel, and Hynes pushes Shanahan across the line. On the line, Jack stages himself a little bit back for a better run in here at Mondello Park, slams the door closed, puts the car into gear, and Alan Hynes will lead them out through the chicane, and they come. And this is for a spot in the final 4, the final person to drop into final 4 before we end the round. Team drift battles, and look at that from Shanahan onto the back bumper, big angle from Alan Hynes. And Shanahan deals with it now as he shallows up and goes for the dive down on outside zone 4. He goes on the inside of Hynes' car, looks to put the front bumper towards the door. Hynes on an absolute grinder of a lead line at the moment. They transition back, and Shanahan goes for it now. Wheels drop from Alan Hynes, but he opens up the throttle. Shanahan left a little bit, but he looks for the back end and across the line. There we go. Decision drops in. It's a split decision, ladies and gentlemen, but taking the win and advancing through to the final 4 is Alan Hynes. Alan Hynes gets the win on a...
Be a bad person.
So there we go. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Shanahan makes his way off the circuit as he comes past you the wrong way around Mondello Park. Give him a wave and a round of applause. Jack Shanahan in that incredible GT86.
What an absolute legend.
So that's my LZ Fest over and done with, and got knocked out in top 8 against Alan Hynes. Pretty close battle. I just messed up on my chase through the first corner. He said to me after the he messed up the entry a small little bit and it kind of caught me out, but I just wasn't fast enough to react. Get back on him as good as I should have. Basically, he gave me an absolutely sick chase, so I had to be on his door. So yeah, just that one little mistake for myself. That made me lose the battle. Nonetheless, we had quite a good time this weekend, which is all that matters. Conor went on to get to the podium, which is sweet as well. So at least one of us rounded out the trophy ceremony. And yeah, we're just in the middle of packing up now. Conor's still on track at the podium, so he will do the outro for the video. But just want to let you know how my weekend went, basically. Yeah, I'm not too sure how good or bad this video is going to be because I'm not too sure how much track stuff we have. But yeah, we had a great weekend. It was good fun. Lots of people came out and supported, which is great. And yeah, it's been a tough season. The car is absolutely battered and bruised, but it's all part of it. We have maybe one, maybe two more outings this season, but nothing major. So yeah, now it's time to just get finished up packing and hit the road home, and yeah, get back to Killavollen and get some rest. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. Conor will do the outro, but yeah, it's been a good weekend, so I hope you enjoyed.
LZ World Tour is completed, Mondello Park stop. I finished up P3, which I'm actually a little bit annoyed about because my car broke down, and yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that. So yeah, P3, had to drive the last 3 battles in Fion's car as I had a problem with my own car, so a little bit annoyed about that as it was really getting on good in my own car. So yeah, kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and glad that we got a podium, I guess. And that's kind of a wrap really for me. Drove an IS200, or in the 3rd or 4th playoff against Chris Brady, so that was a bit of crack.
Opposite flick there for Chris Brady. Oh, Shanahan goes for it. Oh, now Shanahan a little bit of aggression.
Brady.
Oh, big straight from Brady.
Let's see here. Can Shanahan get things down back and roll? Brady in transition. I think the silver IS might be a little bit hurt, but I mean, you couldn't tell at this point. I think they're just trying to do what they can. I believe I lost count of about 15 clutch kicks from Chris Brady. Well, Shanahan now just trying to figure out what is going on as we do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. There's been no contact there, that's all I know.
I am more than impressed. Yeah! Oh, one of the best 360s we've seen.
West for the 3rd step on the podium, and the decision has dropped in. Taking 3rd step on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Conor Shanahan!
Well, yeah, that's a wrap. I'm tired, drained, and yeah, 1 round left for me. Back to America, Arendelle Formula Drift up next, and then it's over, which I'm a little bit pumped about, to be honest. It's been a long year. Boys are packing up. LZ World Tour, that's a wrap. See you in a bit. Like, subscribe, do all the good things, and catch you soon.